Hey, this is Patrick Ta. This is In the Know Beauty School. Today, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to create a really beautiful, sexy, foxy eye. The first step to creating a foxy eye is finding colors that you like. A foxy eye doesn't mean it needs to be black or smoky. It's more so the shape that we are trying to achieve. The first shade that I'm gonna be using, so this is a really beautiful transition color. I always like to start off with transition colors, and what a transition color is the color that you are gonna be putting onto your eyeshadow crease. So this is the shade Absolutely from, this is also my eyeshadow palette. I wanna really focus and just pack on pigment towards the outer end of the eye. The reason why I'm just packing on the pigment first, because I'm really kind of creating the shape and trying to apply the color in the areas that I want. Once the shadow is applied on and you like the pigmentation that has occurred, what you can do now is you just take the same brush and you slowly start diffusing this color up and towards the end of the eyebrow. So now what I'm gonna do is take a clean blending brush. It's really important to have a couple eyeshadow brushes so you can have one to apply product and pigment and then the other one just to kind of blend out. So now that the pigment is on, I'm gonna take my clean blending brush and slowly start diffusing this out so then there's no harsh lines and it just looks like a nice diffused shape. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this shade. So this is the shade Mother. And Mother is a really nice like brick brown. And I'm gonna put this just right onto the outer lash line. This is gonna bring a little bit more color and a little bit more depth to the eyeshadow look, but still giving you that foxy eye. I'm really just focusing the color more towards the outer end of the shadow. So now that the pigment is on, I'm gonna slowly just blend this shade up and out towards the end of the eye. The reason why I'm going over the same transition color is because I always like layering different colors. By layering different colors, it allows you to have a really nice even blend without having either one shade that's too dark or one shade that's too light. It creates this like beautiful like ombre effect, so you have a really nice transition. You want to have most of the darkness towards the lash line, and then once you go towards the end of the eyelid, you really just want it to be diffused out into your foundation. So with whatever foundation that you use for your face, I'm gonna take a little bit of foundation onto a fluffy brush, and you can see like right here, there's a bit too much shadow on close to the brow bone. So what I wanna do is just take a little bit of foundation and glide that over the shadow, just kind of just like cleaning up as I go, just so then you can really create more so the shape of that elongated shape. So now for the lash line, I'm gonna take the same shade. I'm just taking a lot smaller brush, and I'm just gonna focus the pigment just right onto the lash line. And if you look closely, there is a nice like gradient from dark to light. And what I'm gonna do now is just take the same shade and connect the bottom to the top. What I really wanna do is only connect from the bottom outer to the end, because I wanna keep the under eye nice and clean just so it lifts the face. And then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just blend the shadow out so there's no harsh lines. So what I'm gonna do now is take a little bit of a eyeliner, and we're gonna put this just right onto the outer bottom and top waterline. So I went ahead and I applied some individual lashes off camera, but when you are applying lashes for a foxy eye, you really wanna focus the lashes and the length more towards the end of the eye so it really elongates and pulls out the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on In the Know Beauty School, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.